Are you thinking about starting an online business but aren't quite sure where to start? Well, today I'm going to help you work through those roadblocks. Let's do this. Hi, my name is Jim Hart. I'm the founding attorney here at Hawthorn Law, where we help online businesses to get their legal house in order so that you can focus on what you do best, and that is building a business that truly is going to make a difference in the world. So you're thinking about starting an online business, but you aren't quite sure where to start or what to do. Does that sound familiar? I talk to budding entrepreneurs on almost a daily basis who are trying to get their business off the ground, but they are running into mental roadblocks that just won't allow them to move forward with whatever it is they're trying to do. And honestly, many of the roadblocks they hit are legal roadblocks. What I mean by that is that they aren't sure what they need to do legally to start up their online business. So they don't do anything at all. And that, my friends, is a problem. I'm here to tell you this is a huge mistake. Now, don't get me wrong. The legal stuff is definitely important and should by no means be ignored. But when you're just getting started, the legalities of starting your online business should be the last thing you're worried about. That should be the last thing on your mind. Instead, you should be focusing on finding a profitable niche, talking to your target customer. I need a little water. Instead, you should be focusing on finding a profitable niche, talking to your target customers, and doing research to learn about what those customers want to buy. Let me tell you a little story that is going to kind of illustrate exactly what I'm talking about. Let's say you've never lifted weights before. Now, if that was the case, you wouldn't start off trying to bench press 225 pounds, would you? Maybe you would. No, you would start small and build your way up. The same is true if you're going to go run a marathon. You wouldn't go out and just run 26 miles, would you? No, you might start with like a half mile, then maybe a mile, and eventually work your way up. The same is true when we're talking about online businesses. You don't need to get everything in order from day one. There's so much work you need to do. There's so much you're going to need to learn to get your business started successfully before you launch your business. And these are the types of things that just don't require any legal protections. I'm talking about developing an idea for your business. Before you do anything else, you need to decide what type of business you'll have and how you're going to provide value to your customers or your clients. So that's step number one. You really need to come up with a good, profitable idea or niche that you're going to engage with to really get your business off the ground. For example, are you going to be a coach or a consultant, or are you going to create courses or other online products? This isn't a decision that you need to make from day one, but it is something that should be in the back of your mind and you should be thinking about as you're starting your online business. And along those lines, what is the subject matter of your potential online business? In other words, what niche are you going to be getting into? Are you going to be talking about stocks? Are you going to be talking about weight loss? Are you going to be talking about how to build a successful business? Or are you going to be talking about how to start a microgreens business? I mean, these are the types of things that you need to kind of figure out from day one. So before you do anything else, you really need to nail these things down. Next, you need to start doing some customer research. Yeah, I know, you're kind of like, Jim, wait a minute. I need to do what? Customer research? Do people really do that? You need to figure out where your customers hang out online and get involved in those communities. What podcasts do they listen to? What YouTube channels do they watch? Where do they hang out on Facebook? You need to start engaging with your customers and meet them where they're at now so that you can figure out what it is they actually want to get from you. You need to do some research to get to know your target customer and start to figure out what it is that they need from you that you can help them with. And this is going to be the foundation of how you're going to start and build a successful online business. Again, none of this requires legal protections. Up to now, you probably don't have a website and you aren't collecting email addresses, and those are two of the things that you really need to have legal protections in place for before you start doing those things. We're not at that point. So if we're not there, why are you worried about whether you should form an LLC or not? Why are you worried about forming an S corporation right now? Why are you worried about trademarking a name? You don't have a business yet. Just stop it. I mean, I'm serious. Just stop it. And lastly, I would encourage you to have some fun. If your idea is to start a YouTube channel, just start publishing some videos. I talk to people all the time that say, well, I want to start this channel, but I'm not sure who should own it. Do I need an EIN number for that? Do I need to have my LLC? No, just Go out and create a YouTube channel and start publishing some videos. See if you like it. You can do these on Facebook, you can do it on my Instagram, you can do it on YouTube. If you want to create videos and talk about something you're passionate about, just start doing it. That's how I started this channel. I'm sorry, I might be getting a little nutso on this episode here, but I'm sure you like it. Chances are nobody's going to be watching any of your initial videos anyway, so why are you worried about what entity owns your channel? Let me tell you. Starting an online business should be fun. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. If you keep throwing up roadblocks that block your progress, you're just decreasing the chances that you're ever going to be successful with your online business. So let's just take a minute and recap exactly what I told you here today, because I know I kind of was a little bit all over the place, but here's what I really want you to get from today's video. 1, stop worrying about the legal stuff when you're just getting started. It's not important right now. 2, start to brainstorm and come up with some profitable online business ideas, niches that you can get involved with. Bonus points if you actually enjoy the topic. And I'm not really kidding about that. You should enjoy the topic. If you don't actually enjoy the topic, then chances are your business isn't going to last very long. And number 3, start doing your customer research. Get to know the people you're going to be selling to. Get involved in the groups. Start talking to these people. Ask them questions. Figure out what it is they actually want from you. That's going to be the best way that you can provide value to them that they're actually going to pay for. Once you do those 3 things and you're ready to start selling, then come back to me. And I'm more than happy to help you get your legal house in order so that you can focus on building that business that truly matters. Now you're seeing where I get that little catchphrase from, don't you? If you would like to learn more about some profitable business models for your online business, here's another video that can get you started on your way to success and is going to help you come up with some ideas that you might want to think about. Thanks so much for watching today, folks, and we will see you in the next video. Choo!